Medofo, meeting the abona skin pain. Medisika komama dofo, any abusia, and the tap send this so. Adentia, every say, so easy, reliable, fast, and convenient. Sim market webby, na adofo, and saka, sikano, and wagana, and quite pain, and I will be fast war. And one say, go back grabo or smartphone. Now I download do a tap send. Our phone so now what they call and need some and say, baby, I will be a what's miss send this sika, a come wabusia, and what my ganemu, our bra won't ya she, a tap, nemo mukai, say, what be you so promo code, a was screen you see, and the actual now will be £5 on top. €5 on top. Sika, what do you come out ebusia? Ewo oh my Ghana, ma mene papa, any beje dodo, sata aba.
And truly Wahala Day everywhere, and I'm sure it is because of the Wahala. That is how come an artist was attacked in Ashama today. But for the Wahala, he was saved. My name is Sammy Flex, and once again I've been joined by some great men in our industry. And I told you before the break that I was about introducing one guy I love so much for his performance, for his lyrics and all. His name is Epixode. I hear he has a new baby. You talk about the new baby. I saw Epixode holding the baby whose ass was showing. I know one day the baby will grow and say, Daddy, why did you show my ass? Nana Aredu is also here from Muse Africa, and they are still in the music business. If you want to sell music, Nana Aredu and his people will sort you out. And to my extreme end, the man who has dreadlocks, the latest dreadlocks in town. Call me Dazzy from City FM, City TV, City FM Online, GhanaWeekend.com, and more. He is right here for us to do Showbiz Daily. Guys, welcome. Keep sharing the videos, and let's do more. Episode, hope you good?
Yes, boss.
Wahala Day is still one of the well-scripted songs in 2019.
Yes. Yes. You can't dispute that.
Was it supposed to have gotten a nomination or it got?
It got Best Songwriter of the Year and
for
I think
Vodafone Ghana Music Awards.
And Best Video of the Year.
No, in fact, no contest. I mean, do you think if the award happens, he will win eventually? Eventually.
which other people were nominated in that category?
Best Songwriter, I think my only competition will be Kofi Kinata.
For which of his songs?
For
Things Fall Apart.
I love that song.
Okay.
Was he not nominated in the Record of the Year as well?
No.
Okay.
Okay, Kwame, so Things Fall Apart, Wahala Day. Now let's get your votes. Let's get your vote right now.
But I want to see the full list.
I want to see the full list. Labiji, please do that research. Send it to me right now. Songwriter of the Year, Vodafone Ghana Music Awards 2020. Let me have the full list. Why that's your pay on bill? You can't run away. That's right. Nana, how about you? Songwriter, Wahala Day, and Kofi Kinata's Things Fall Apart.
Okay. I will choose Things Fall Apart for the reason that Wahala Day speaks on issues that has been touched over time, but with a different twist. So in our settings, Wahala Day.
Why Things Fall Apart? The issues in there, you think no one has talked about them before?
There are issues that people know but are scared to touch on. There are issues that
because it's about religion.
Yes. And there are issues that you have thought about them, but voicing it out, you are afraid of what your next person might think. And even for the artists that wrote the record, I've been thinking of how people see him now from different denominations. You know, talking about this Yehovah for and all those things and all that kind of thing. It kind of paints a picture where it's the ugly truth. So for an artist to be bold enough to pen that and even voice it and even shoot the video and show his face that yo, I am the one saying it. He's a very bold artist. So that's one reason why I would choose Things Fall Apart. Wahala Day talks about everything that you hear an artist who is in pain and wants the right thing to be done. Talk about.
Wahala Day rather touch on more societal issues, so
Yes, societal
politics.
Yes.
To governance,
politics, governance, social issues, and all those things are done as and when every time an artist wants to voice out something into society. Like for instance, if you take SAC for instance, the song with Manifest, right? It touches on most similar issues. So it's normal for a creative genius to want to go that tangent. But when it comes to religion, which is a very peculiar situation in Africa, religion is untouchable.
Yeah.
To the extent that can't be a sorry someone can it's making time. I'm sure I said this would be a very weird example, but if you look at Kennedy Japan talking about these prophets and fake pastors, we so hard.
Yeah.
Because also
yeah. A woman called me over the weekend the woman was telling me she's 62 years. Why are we allowing Canada Japan to be talking about ladies who have been fucked or something?
Thank you.
And that 62 years, I mean, you did it. No, when you TV is not here, you can be you me 62 years, did it.
No, so I feel that it's something that Kofi really tried.
Yes.
I know maybe say buy it now. I think it's a crime that's kind of managing confidence because your post on Facebook said Kofi Kenata's new song will get him into trouble. It's a hit, and I want to go to him now. And ideally, Obia will tell me and you might me boss or a club. Come on, it's a dangerous song. It's a very dangerous song.
I want to add something to what Nana is saying.
Okay.
Almost every theme or subject
now.
Almost every song, every theme has been touched on before.
Yes.
What Epixode addressed in Wahala Day has been touched on by a lot of people. Black Eyed Peas did Where Is the Love? So many songs.
Yes.
So it is the same message being recycled, but it is the approach and the arrangement and the choice of lyrics that makes it quite different.
Yes.
Okay. So where I would drift a little bit from Nanaya is to say that people have not spoken about religion. People have spoken about religion. Me have somebody now be your for yes, as in yes, but I could be so far like when we talk about songs touching on religion, songs touching on people's beliefs and the bad things that happen in the various religious sects. We have a lot of songs that do that. But what makes it different is the approach, the style of music, the melodies. Look at how Kofi Kinata did his own.
I think Kofi is a genie. Like
he's a very good songwriter. But the reason I didn't focus
so I have them here. Songwriter of the year. We have Bra. That is King Promise. Sandra Kwabua. Things Fall Apart. Kofi Kinata. We have Omi. I'm trying to. I think Lami's here. The thing is not very quality, so I'm struggling. And Wasem by Dinah and Hamilton, as well as Wahala Day. So Kwame, now I think.
Oh, so Things Fall Apart to take it.
Things Fall Apart.
yes. I think for me, found my voice the way.
Why not?
It's just a blessing to find my name there because over the years, I've only wanted people to understand me for the kind of content I put out. You know, and it has always been hard. Because I feel like they've not really understood the kind of message I have, even with up till now, even with Avatar. You know, so to find my name there as a songwriter, to me it's a plus. It's a blessing that finally people have actually paid attention to what I'm doing. So I love this. I've always said it. If I don't
want to think that, would you also vote for Kofi Kinata yourself?
I'll vote for myself, but what I'm saying is, if I don't get, I think Kofi's song was super loud than mine. Let's face fact. You get me, and you can't dispute the fact that he's a good writer as well. So.
Yeah. All right, so I'm sure I don't know if there is even any change we can do to that category. If there is any change, we have to go ahead and vote for Wahala Day. Let's see how we can do it. Now, talking about Fanaticism and the fact that we want to relate this discussion to what happened at Shaman earlier today. Not long ago, we saw a video of Epixode complaining about some reactions from SM fans, to be very specific and honest, And to be very brutally frank, he was talking about SM fans and how they reacted to something he did. I'm sure Epixode will take us back. Maybe you did not get it. And whilst he's doing that, director Richie Flex, you have to find the video. Oh, he has it already. And director is so smart. Let's watch the video, and Epixode will give us the background, and we'll do a sharp relation to what happened this afternoon in Tema when Kelvin Boy, according to reports, was attacked by a supposed bodyguard of Stone Boy. We are still finding out why they attacked. We are still trying to find out what motivated him to do that, and whether the security will this time be very honest with us according to our Sherman's rules and regulations, whether they can do everything as they are supposed to do it. So let's watch Episode's video. We will come back to the studio and he'll tell us why. We will look at Fanaticism and how sometimes some people behave before we talk about his new project. He has a new project, a very beautiful video. In fact, I've watched the video once. If I tell you I've understood it perfectly, I'm telling lies.
There's so much in there.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about what is being preached. So he'll come back to explain to us more. Let's watch the video.
Hey guys, how you doing? My name is Epixode. So my attention has been drawn to something I said yesterday on Abeku Santana show. Big up Abeku Santana. Big up OKFM, Godwin and the whole crew. All right. So I was asked, what genre is Stone Boy doing, Shatta, Wale and Sammy? And my submission was Shatta Wale is a musician. And I don't know why people will be attacking me for saying Shatta Wale is a musician. People they come my inbox and since they threaten me and all of that. But cool. Listen guys, I don't know why it should be a limitation if I say somebody is a musician. Because this is somebody who has multiple hits back to back, which are not reggae dancehall songs. You guys didn't see the part that I said he's one of the main pillars when it comes to reggae and dancehall, right? But I just saw the side, I said he's a musician. Because I didn't say he's a reggae dancehall artist. You guys should even see, my mind grew, like I get mind. Because it's even bigger to call him a musician than to limit him to be a reggae dancehall artist. Then people will come and they talk some things. Big up the SM for Life fans. I just pray say sometimes you guys will actually look at a positive side to all these things than rather come and be attacking because you feel like somebody's attacking Wale. No, I didn't attack Wale. No, I didn't attack Wale or I didn't say anything bad. Me calling him a musician means he's super versatile to the extent that he gives it back-to-back hits which are not even reggae and dancehall. You get what I mean? So I beg you guys, and I don't make nobody come my inbox again. Can't they threaten me about Shatta, Wale and all of that? Because I respect Wale, I respect Stone Boy, Jupiter, I1, Raskuku, everybody who has one way or the other put down their blood and their life for reggae and dancehall. You guys need to appreciate this. So whatever I said, Shatta Wale is a musician. It means that he's super versatile, right? Inti anka me can so a reggae dancehall artist e be mo de. Put him in that box. Charlie, sometimes you make you people open your minds. So I beg you, make the fans sometime look at things beyond just he's a musician. But did you sit down to ask yourself or analyze, or when you saw the caption which was posted now, then you just have to come and then be insulting me and all of that? Charlie. Anyway, big up all the real fans. The new song is out, Too Much. The video is on YouTube. Go check it out. And see that one, it be reggae dancehall or it be what? Even though I be reggae dancehall, go check see that song, it be reggae dancehall or it be what?
Okay, so before we even start talking, let me also announce that Epixode will be preparing for the Sammy Flex TV Happy Hour live performance in the studio very soon. The laboratory. So that is what will be happening. Yeah. Alright, so now we have the background. Yes. And what were you suffering? What really pushed for this video?
So just like I said, I woke up in the morning. If you watch the video, you see that I just woke up with I saw all those things. And funny enough, you see some of these fans, you as the artist or you as an individual look at it from this perspective, say, You go watch even the person in profile safe. Like but and that's why I'm not on Facebook. Like I don't have a profile on Facebook. I only have a page, which is not even managed by myself. You know, because my heart's not good for some of these things. You know, and getting to understand that you're putting a lot of effort in this work, and somebody just will wake up and can't say your mother, or sorry, or
feel free.
Can't insult you for no reason. You know, sometimes they even put you in a space where we go feel when we meet these people for even beat them some. But because of people idolize you, because you're a celebrity, people look up to you, you put all those things up because you're building a brand. You come insult me because I say Shatta Wale is a musician.
So they were insulting you on Facebook or
threatening me, Instagram.
You said you are not the one managing the address, the account of Facebook.
So my people told me that make I go watch.
Oh, your people to tell you?
Yeah, I have page manager. So I don't really see what people say unless I'm tagging or inbox. You get me? And I see all these things and I'm asking myself, so for how long will we keep educating these people? Like sometimes they act lame, like they sound too lame. It pain me. You know, and my people are like, don't respond. I'm like, no. If you don't straighten some of these things, it will continue. So we will sit down. Imagine that he was called a musician on BET. Our lame people will still go and attack BET for not honoring him as a reggae dancer artist. Rather than seeing that this person is a producer. He plays an instrument. He mixes, he masters. He writes, a songwriter. And performs as well. So why would you only cage him in reggae and dancehall if the genre is being mentioned? Is Pompa a reggae dancehall song? No. But everybody dances to Pompa. Melissa is not a reggae dancehall song.
So if I'm understanding you, that rating of you saying Shatta Wale is a musician means that you placed him even above the other names that were mentioned.
Exactly. It's just that when the interview was going on, Brad Bay has to go on a break or interlude to read something, so he just cut it there. You get what I mean?
So you did not get a chance to
explain.
Santana.
You know,
my big man.
But same way.
So you were not in a corner without explanation.
Yes,
the fans did not understand it.
Brad, this thing you shouldn't be as a Brad.
That's
right. I mean, this thing shouldn't be something that I should even come back to explain. You know.
Okay, so let's continue with the discussion this way. Such an issue. Were you expecting, say, maybe after you put out the video, Shatta Wale would also come react to it and say, guys, can we end it? Episode is a friend.
No.
Blah, blah. You were not expecting that.
No.
Because I have read something from Ricky who is saying that why is it that when some of these things are happening, the artists, the top guys, why don't they come out to speak to the fans? Hey, Episode is a friend. There is no, because even if he did not see the fans really insult on you, he might have seen your video.
Exactly. It won't happen because this is how it has always been. There's no united front, in the sense that it's always the one talk kind of thing. So even if you're defending, we live in a system where if you're defending your own brother, say if your brother will not come and even say thank you for defending him. Like recently some happened, you know, where about this guy, Mr. Drew, and I think I was the only artist who came out to defend that. Yo, this is it, or that is. I wasn't even speaking about the management side or the record label, because I feel like a record label like Highly Spiritual would definitely know what to do when it comes to those things. So maybe they are working behind the scenes and this thing happened. But my problem was how a Ghanaian will wake up and inbox that somebody has stolen your song. So the question is, are you sure that when excuse me to say, when Wizkid was using VIP's record, somebody from Nigeria inboxed VIP, knowing that even when they released that song was under a Nigerian label? They won't. They would rather defend their Wizkid. That was my argument, and I put it out there because I'm also an artist. Imagine that something like that happened to me, and I saw the boy this thing, or I understood. He's also he's an underground, an upcoming artist. Or one of those things. You know, so some of these things, they won't happen. And I took that video off when I posted it, like 15 minutes. And somebody asked me that, hey bro, what you do, if it be you, then we'll do for you. I was like, oh, okay, that's really true. And the person,
like what you did for Mr. Drew.
yes. So I took it off my page, but by then it has already gone, and then some of the bloggers have already taken it and posted it already. You know, so it don't go happen. It don't go happen. That one, it don't go happen.
I see. Now let's do the reverse. So for instance, you had a little bit of a fracas with Fantana. Yes, some months back.
Yeah.
Imagine one follower of Epixode also gets up and gives it to Fantana left, right, center, including videos and all that. Would you have gotten the agency to call that fan to say stop what you are doing? Would you do that openly?
I would. It would depend, in the sense that, I mean, if you see me or you know my journey, I defend stuff that I know that my blood is in there. You get what I mean? If my fan is going wrong, which I know that it's a death on my brand, I'll definitely address that
Publicly?
Yes, I'll do that. Even if I don't do it, I'll make sure that
cases that you might not know.
if I don't know, fine. But if I know, because I know my fans, I know even though I have like hardcore street fans, I also have a corporate side to it. So you, the fan, you would also understand that, oh Charlie, what are they doing? They worry me. I'm that kind of person who, if as you say, you did somebody who, I will call you underground or inbox you. Like recently, I don't want to say it on TV, but something was happening between an upcoming artist and a producer, which I was in the middle because I was featured on the song. You know, I took it as my thing to call the boy for him to explain.
The artist.
Yes, even though I didn't know him, I knew the producer, but I called him to know and then make sure that I put myself in his shoes. That yo, listen, somebody can take your property, but did you pay for the record when it was recording with the producer? No, you didn't pay. He wrote the song for you, so the song is not your song. He decides to keep it or gives it to you. You get what I mean? So me knowing the kind of person I am, I will definitely, even if I don't do it publicly, I'll make sure that my fans stop it before it gets to a level where I can control.
Alright, thank you so much. Episode there explaining issues to us the best way he can. Let me go on to Nanaya Radio and ask if we can link what happened to Episode in the case of the Abeku Santana interview to what we experienced this afternoon in Ashama. Nana, can we do this linkage without stress?
No, we can't.
It's not the same. But this is again a follower of an artist who is attacking another artist in the name of maybe loyalty or something.
Yeah, but the issues are two different things. You know why? Because one has to do with emotions and poor breakout or sore relationship between two long brothers, right? And the other one is a comment that some two people think that the episode shouldn't have said that. So episode cases, I went on radio. I was asked, is Nanaya a blogger? No, he's not. He's a what? He's a media person. Then me, I get Fanbase. Then go insult them. That's different. Nanaya and Sammy Flex have worked together for over 15 years, and the breakout is poor or is sore. This is not nice. Then Sammy Flex is working with Epixode, and I come from Dakuma. Then Sammy Flex's Epixode is coming to do something at Dakuma. Meanwhile, behind closed doors, Sammy Flex's Epixode might be throwing jabs in music, on Twitter, social media. So there's this emotions involved with the thing, like you go boom on. I don't know about yeah. So maybe I might not be at home because I don't live at Dakuma anymore. But for the fact that horror will see Epixode at Dakuma, the people down. You get what I'm trying to say? So there are two different issues. One is very delicate. The other one is some true fans that Wale does not even know. He doesn't even know. You understand? Yeah. And I'm sure when he finds out, he will hey, it's never a good way. You understand? And the other one is more personal. What must I say? Which I think is very stupid the most foolish act of all 2020 aside Corona. Processing.
2020 when they are the most
We are foolish. Processing is to the highest degree. I swear to God, in processing.
Have you gotten the motivation yet? As in what motivated the guy to go?
Whether it is motivation or motivation, somebody come they open in brand for a Shima. An artist has been booked to perform. If you have an issue with the artist, you wait when the artist leaves the brand and come on the street,
the vicinity,
and then you can do whatever you want to do. You don't go into the brand setup, the company and everything. Are you trying to destroy our business too? Because you are thinking small. Tomorrow, if I want to go and pitch an artist to the same company, they will say no. I might not be even part of the whole thing, no. But because I'm in the ecosystem. So this act, it be foolish act. It be stupid. It be very, it be disgraceful. This is different from an artist beefing and I go on stage and somebody throw water at me. That one it be normal. It be stage thing. Like it happen. But brand A says I want to open my shop. You people are crying that Corona has come. There's no money in the system. Nobody is booking us for gigs. Nobody is giving us shows to do. Then I come say, okay, let me book Epixode and put him in the shop to open it for me. You are saying because you have emotional attachment to the whole issue. Who dare me to come and put Epixode in that thing?
Who dare you? Dare you?
I'm telling you. You understand?
Yeah.
So that issue is delicate to Sammy. It is a processing to the highest degree. Whether I throw shot at you through music or social media, whether I say things that you don't like, I am in someone's. It's like I am in someone's territory.
Yeah.
It might be a shaman, but at that particular point, I am in someone's territory. So you could have waited when I finish my whole thing, and then when I come out,
you have some scores to set.
yeah, then when I come out, because when you dent that brand, tomorrow they will not call any of us again. If I go and pitch Charlie, we have a show on news, we put celebrities, we take them to shop, hey, we won't sponsor. Because the last time we try this is the issue will come. I am so ashamed to be in showbiz in 2020 and to witness this. Like I am so ashamed because if you sit in bigger conversations, you will never expect that this thing will happen in 2020 where Ghana music has gone so far and artists are traveling and learning. We are in COVID times. Times are hard for us. We are trying to beg the president to even release our numbers from 100 to over 200 so we can have intimate shows. Last year driving a slow, Corona is slow, yeah. Now a brand has taken upon himself to follow all the precautions with Corona, the COVID-19 thing. Less than 100 people in the shop. I do my small function. I launch it nice. I want an artist to help me launch the thing. I bring somebody into a shaman. You think you have an issue with the person, so what?
Okay, thank you so much, Nana. But so you as an artist, how do you also understand? How do you see this? So imagine if it happened to you.
Definitely, I'll be really pissed. Like maybe we even go beyond what I saw. I don't know to the extent they took it, but just like he's saying, like that is work for me. So even if you have a problem with me, and you don't even have a problem with me, I have a problem with your boss or whoever.
So false problem.
Exactly.
That nobody knows.
But the thing, my thing.
Maybe he knows. You remember he's an insider.
Yes. Okay, but my thing is, as of now, watching the video, I didn't really see like the guy's face. I've heard people say that he's affiliated to Stoneboy.
So far it is confirmed. Didi, the manager of Terrible, has confirmed it was one Kekeli, one of the bodyguards with Stoneboy.
So the guy is still with Stoneboy.
That one, it is not too clear. Some people are saying he's still with him, others are saying he's not with him anymore. It is not clear. You know what some of these issues are.
Maybe too, he has a personal problem with.
I asked the manager of Kelvin Boy, has he gotten any encounter with the guy? He said no. And even today, when they were together, that guy has been the coolest among all the security details with Stoneboy.
This one.
See, let me say something. If the guy has even if Kelvin Boy has an issue with whoever the bodyguard, bros, that is not your territory.
Yeah.
Hey, a shaman is boss. What are you talking about?
So we did Ghana here. If American people come here and you want to fool them, they'll go to the embassy. When they enter the embassy, go beat them.
Yeah.
But I hear we've demolished some Nigerian embassy also.
Demolish Nigerian embassy. You go feed demolish Nigerian
You
embassy.
haven't heard? Oh, you guys haven't heard?
Oh, we've heard, but the authorities are addressing it.
Now I'm telling you now, this is not serious.
When non-citizen enters their embassy, you know they're in their country with that.
Yeah.
Yes.
By law.
Yes.
So if I go to UK, I did UK where issue cap, I go my Ghana embassy. I enter Ghana with that.
Yes.
So your rules or right now they're my country.
Yeah.
So if I wait, make my country go deal with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether Kelvin Boy had an issue with you or Stone or whatever it is, if they can't work, it enter somebody in some territory.
Yeah.
If something happens to Kelvin Boy right now, right? The first people who go hold responsible be the people who brought him there.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You mess somebody business up. Insurance.
And I think I even broke some of the things there. Okay, let me go straight to Kwame Dazi. I want to believe he has also been following this. Let's see what he will add to this discussion. Kwame, I'm still talking about whether we can liken what the fans did to Epixode to what we experienced in Ashaman this afternoon.
I'm even struggling to draw the link between Stoneboy and what happened, because the reports we having isn't an eyewitness report as a neutral person. This is a report from a manager of Kelvin Boy. So what if Diddy is giving us a one-sided account of the whole thing?
Exactly.
If it was, let's say, Nanaya Redu or Sammy Flex who was present there and was giving us a very neutral perspective, then we know that yes, this was what happened. Because yes, we didn't even see that Ginger May's face.
And no, we did.
I didn't see. I don't know him. Okay, I don't know him.
One of the videos I saw before coming here, I actually saw the
Fine. I don't know him. I don't know him.
His side was showing really like it was in the video.
No, Kwame didn't know him.
Okay, so assuming it was the guy who attacked him, what was his reason for attacking him? Did he really say that you were not supposed to be in our territory?
The only thing they hear is leave here, something like that.
Okay. So the whole video doesn't give us a true picture or a very comprehensive account of what happened. So I wouldn't want to rush into the conclusion that it was a Stoneboy apostle. No. Who committed?
That one day we can't say that.
We can't say that.
The act itself is not right.
So what we can do is to condemn the act of intruding that particular premises and then causing harm or attacking whoever was there. Whether it was Kelvin Boy who was attacked, any other person who was present there that was attacked, we need to condemn it. So let's divorce Stoneboy's personality from this whole thing. And then let me come back to Episode's matter. There is something called fanaticism. Sometimes it blinds people's thinking abilities to what the reality is. So that we have somebody who is a hardcore fan of Shatta or Sarkodie. Even if he posts something which is very sensible, that kind of loyalty and the love blinds their sense of reasoning. So you believe that he talks sense on OKFM. The person who say that he talk be true. But you'll be adversary, you'll be enemy to him, but in style. So he will come at you. So I think it's about time as artists we also learn to accommodate some of these views, because no matter how much education you give to these fans, no matter how much talk that you give or post that you make on Facebook to say, Charlie, this be how as fans we for behave, they will continue to do it. So
for life is for life.
I think what you believe in is what you should hold on to.
Yes.
You believe that being a musician is not derogatory. Like it doesn't mean that you are demeaning the personality.
Exactly.
In your perspective, you were saying that Wale goes beyond just being limited. But you know, most of you people in the dancehall, reggae dancehall category, you idolize that category so much. And that is what happened at the VGMA when Stonewall was receiving the awards in that particular category. You know, Fana just stood up that he was going to congratulate him. And I noticed it.
For congratulations.
Anytime that tag reggae dancehall artist comes to mind, there is the tussle for that
attention around
that clout. Everybody wants to go for it.
That's true.
Because for a long time, from Samini's era, Sonny Bali's coming to Wale, to Epixode, to I1, there have been an attempt for each one of them to annex that spot.
Yes, that's true.
So Samini says, I'm the African dancer king. Stoneboy says this, Wale says that. And everybody wants to maintain it, even if he's a musician, he wants that tag.
Yeah, that's true.
Because after all, you should be noted for one, aside all the other things that you do. So if I'm a fan of Wale and I believe that this is the brand that my artist represents, and you want to push him far worldwide, for everybody to know that he is the whole worldwide reggae dancehall artist, and then you can't tell me say he's a musician, so you don't get specialty.
And that is what episode meant by that. That's really
So you have sense, but your sense is not their sense. So what they were doing in his inbox, I think, just as Daniela said, it is not so serious, but it can only be serious if it generates into something more violent, because inbox there, the person may not even be really in fun or something. Like somebody, it knows that they like you. We see inbox. So in as much as we always advise fans of artists not to get too personal or violent against people they think are the opponents, we also cannot buff them or put them in a can and say, Charlie, they can talk.
I see. Okay, now let's come back to episode once again. Now, interestingly, do you know the day you sent me the too much work, but then I had not stored your number because I changed my phone. I saw, WhatsApp suggests some names to you. I saw one door.
Yes.
This is something I don't want to talk about. No, seriously. I saw a message and one door. One door there. The one door I know now is Shatta. I checked the
one you know now.
Yes, that's what I said. The one door I know now is Shatta. I checked the project. It was an episode project.
Yes.
I got confused, but I not ask you.
Yes.
But I was waiting for the right time to ask you this question.
Okay, so the idea, I have a song that I wanted to drop, and I know when I dropped the song, I was going to bring this whole thing. But not to argue with anybody, if the fans can go back and listen to Kutu was dropped in 2016, 2017, right? The intro, one done is one done and that done is mine done. My WhatsApp, my WhatsApp has always been one done. One done has been my name.
That's
One done has always been my name.
Headline.
But
See the mention some
I funny enough, I've seen it. You see, and
wait, let me add this. For a WhatsApp to suggest a name to you, it means the name has been used.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's either maybe how I have stored it, how someone who is closer to me has stored it before that name was suggested to you.
Yes. So I've never wanted, because if I should come out to say it, then
you'll get into the box.
So I'm just happy that you have seen it. But just to be truthful about this, I don't know when Wale started using One Don. I have my evidence that I've been using One Don like from way back. Even Koto was in there. Most of my songs, it's in there. But it's one of those things.
So now, have you left the name because Shatta has adopted it?
I am the One Don and I'm the last Don.
You are still One Don.
Headline.
No, but so what does it mean? What's the meaning of your One Don? What does it mean?
My Don is, if you look at my circle where I come from, the very good bad boy, you would notice that I'm not any other, like, I'm not the kind of artist who would. Okay, so check from where Epixode started. I have never lost any battle from when we started clashing from 2011 till now. You know. So, and in my circle, I'm the president of whatever I do. I'm the don of whatever I do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that tag has always been there. Just like it's, I would say it's like attributes or accolades that we pick up. And I picked it up when I was trying to, because people say they are this, they are that, they are that, they are that. When I started using very good bad boys, I know Captain Francis was using very good bad guys. You know, which we've never spoken about it, but his is different, mine is different. You know, and people call me DJ Buddy, people call dancer is the dancer. So one don has always been my thing. But anyway.
But wait, have you ever used it in any of your public materials, maybe social media?
It was always on my Instagram. I only changed it this year when I dropped me in Saturday to put the
your Instagram has
always been it was being one don, always with a crown. But I changed it. I changed the profile when I released me in Saturday to the link. Minewa already out. Minewa is out. Go check it. So it has always been one don.
so wait, now that Shatta is also using it, are you still going to maintain it?
Oh, he's one don of Shatta movement. That's what I'm saying. I'm one don and I'm the last don. So maybe I might you see what happened.
One don of Shatta movement and you are one don of.
Funny enough, I have a song that I've recorded which is one don. But I've not dropped it. So and I know that when I drop it, like I have a freestyle, just like I did with the VGMA thing, the Epixode. Listening, like me having the two sides. I have something like that about the VGMAs, which I have not dropped yet, and it has one don in there, which was recorded when the nominations came out. You get me? But I knew that when I drop it, people will start asking, why is he calling himself one don? Then I'll refer you, go and listen to Koto. When you listen to Koto, then you answer yourself.
I see. Alright, so I know this discussion will really grow.
Last dog.
This discussion will come up very, very soon. But for now, I saw the episode one don on his WhatsApp status before I saved his number to Epixode. But then I knew there is a new one don in town.
You should have gone for two don. Sometimes we are your friends. Nah, friends no. You know the idea no.
Yeah.
As a don, don. Yeah. Don. So nicknames here. Nickname that make it. Nickname.
But in this case, they cannot both use the name one don.
Say Mr. Omude Batunum. Say we want it can get boy.
Let's see how it goes. Now, before the coronavirus pandemic, Epixode was one pot guy traveling out of Ghana to perform in Kenya and other countries. Let's find out the impact of the COVID in his career before we even start talking about the new project. How has it affected you?
Crazy. I would always say that it's been two ways for me, negative and positive. Okay. Negative in the sense that now like we can't have people gather to entertain them anymore. We're not being paid for shows. So that's one big blow to the industry. But positive for me because it has put me in a space where I need to restructure my craft. Okay. And that is what I've been doing like from when this whole pandemic started. My team and I have been able to ship down some equipment, which is helping me build a different craft. That's what I've not done a virtual show, right? Yes.
But I've seen you rehearsing several times.
Yeah, I've done for people, like by me personally. I've done the Lala Few. Yeah. But personally, I've not done a virtual show because I just don't want to be the regular artist or the regular thing everybody's doing. I don't want to do that. So we're trying to invest and reshaping. I've started my guitar lessons.
I've been learning to play yourself.
Yes. I've been painting seriously because I wasn't having time to paint. And then my painting too fetch me money. My graphic to do that. So this season it has just been me learning more about even the digital side of the business side of our entertainment industry and trying to restructure myself and be like a different artist from the regular Epixode everybody. So there's been two sides.
But did you have some bookings before?
Yes, I had bookings. I had to go to Kenya back to finish a video I was shooting with one of the biggest artists, the Invader.
Yeah, I remember you told me.
I couldn't go. I think that week we had like four bookings, and there was a Jamaican concert which was happening. I was already paid half. Every day is kind of maybe.
A Jamaican concert happening where?
Ghana. They were bringing Baby Champ and I think Rygan King, which me and Jupiter were the headline artists.
Oh, I see.
They had to cancel it. Yeah.
And you chopped the money half already?
The agreement. So anytime they will come,
It will play out. Make you play out. Alright, so I think around the same time you also opened some sneakers shop.
Yes.
How about that? Give us details.
Yeah, so that one, I've been home. If I get orders, I do it and then I send it for people to just pick it up. If I'm not able to do it, I have people who also.
Are you selling sneakers or what is the concept?
So it's two ways. It's either you bring your sneaker for me to redesign it or to put any idea you want on the sneaker.
Oh, I see. So like if I bring you this, you redesign it.
I'll kill
Sammy
it.
flex on it right now.
I'll kill it. Oh, that one there is small.
What, you remove the leather?
No, it's painting.
Painting.
It's hand painting. So my phone is on. I would have showed you.
Oh, okay.
But the page is online. It's Wale Kicks. So
Wale Kicks.
Yeah.
On Instagram. Okay, Wale Kicks. You can go check, and if you have a sneaker and you want Epixode to do something for you.
So it's not only sneaker, like anything customized. Denim jackets, bags, slippers. And what I was doing is I was also trying to give like creative people a space to exhibit their work. So the shop wasn't only for my works. If you have any piece, any art piece that you want to put there, you can. And I was also working with people who this shoe was made in Ghana by a guy from.
Oh wow!
You know.
All right. So now I already checked on the Wale Kicks Instagram platform, and this is a Nike sneaker, but then Epixode has added some. So you did this Rasta head.
And that's for that beat God.
Oh, that beat God.
Yes, you know. So this basically you can see this is like the montage for.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that is also fetching some money.
Yes. We get orders. I have stuff that I have to ship out, but because of the borders, I've not been able to ship.
I see in the future you ditch music for this entirely.
Yes, maybe. I'll be doing music. Still, we do it because of the passion. But if right now night comes inside, I can sign design for them.
You go drop music.
Oh, awesome. Because I told them we call them put down. He did. So when we want to drop them, we go drop them.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would want to share when you put out a photo of you and your baby first. You added some emotional message to it. What happened?
Oh, it's just because with my work, I wasn't really having time for the family. Traveling here, traveling there, you come.
When you say family, is there a lady, your wife or girlfriend, which is which?
Yeah, that one. That one. Let's talk about the baby.
The baby came from somewhere.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like the family, like the whole family, even with my dad and everybody. I'm so
including this man.
No, but mine. I'm so caught up in the art world that if I'm not recording, I'm painting. You get what I mean? So I just wanted her to feel like, listen, it's not as if whatever that
with the baby or the
baby. She will definitely go and come and see it one day. And she's smart. So Unia, definitely somebody will keep that screenshot. If my page is still alive, she'll say that it wasn't because I like me not time in my home, but I want you to understand that whatever little time I don't get for you is just for me to put that impact there for you to enjoy. Get what I mean? Yeah. And she's always been there, like anywhere I go. She's in the studio with me. Unless school.
Why are you interested in talking about the baby alone but not the producer of the baby?
Because I don't want to put my family.
Oh, okay. But is she also happy?
Oh yeah, she is.
She is happy.
She is.
Oh, okay. Because I know if she's happy, the baby will automatically be happy as well.
Or you have evidence.
I'm not have any evidence at all.
The reason why I stopped talking about her, people, there's always that kind of vibe when the personal life comes in the entertainment scene.
Yeah.
And then we've had issues like that because she used to be in my team way back before we got together.
Oh, okay.
And so people used to see me
as in the baby mama.
Yes.
She used to be in your team.
Yes, way back.
As your girlfriend.
As my girlfriend, but
okay. She was.
What she was doing, she was handling my photography side.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So people used to see me with her every day, shows everywhere. Then all of a sudden, I got to understand that, listen, you're building a family, keep them off the gram or the social media because the problems are too much.
Do we know the lady?
Oh, you might not know her.
Yeah.
But if you follow the episode like from Avatar days, you definitely see pictures.
Okay, no, that is very, very perfect. Episode is still here with us on Showbiz Daily, and I know I don't know if I should call your former manager, Citizen Comey. Let's have why. What am I doing? You know this game. We play this game since. Now let's go on to the project.
Yes.
You call it for too much.
Too much.
What is too much?
I think there's too much of everything going on. Too much of water on the table. Too much of everything. The song literally talks about all that is going on in the world, which I feel like even if I wasn't there when all this started, at least I'm part of it. I have black, same as the white people. So the fact that I'm not there or I'm not part of all this black movement and all of that, I think I can only add my voice to it so my fans can also be enlightened and be educated. But you see, I always thank God that if I'm painting my songs, I always don't take it from a direction where people can only relate it to one thing. Funny enough, this song was written months ago. Months ago, I was just in the vibe to write a song like that, and it happened that it's falling in line with whatever is happening now. So I was like, yo, listen, let's drop it now.
So it's another song in support of the Black Lives Matter.
Yes,
campaign.
basically 80%. Even though some lyrics in there was talking about the filth, the rubbish, the hatred, everything, but 80% the idea is to talk about how we as blacks don't even appreciate ourselves in the first place. So that way we've given chance for somebody to tell us what we have to do.
I see. And you directed the video we're about to watch?
Yes. I was the brain behind everything, but I have two guys in my team right now, Josiah and Sketches, which I can't take all the credit. You get what I mean? Because I wasn't the one behind the camera. But you know me with my creative and the arts. I make sure that any piece that comes out of me has to be what Epixode wants. So from the concepts to, I even played part in editing the video and all of that. But I give them the credit. I don't want to take. If you see a video with a ghost on there, you should know.
I see. Now after listening to Wahala Day and Too Much,
Yes.
is Epixode changing some things about his style of writing?
But for me, I
Are
would say,
now not doing the hardcore. We're feeling cold, huh? I understand. Epixode is not doing the hardcore avatar kind of thing. Now you take it cool, you give her deep lyrics to sit down to analyze.
I think that side of Epixode has always been there. From dropping Mandela, I have a song 2015 or 2014 Mandela, even to Kofi Annan. But I would only say it's the growth. The growth in the sense that the brand is growing, physically we're growing.
Yeah.
So now I'm asking myself, I have a kid, she turned 3 this year. It means that 5 years from today will be the 8. Would she be proud enough to take my her father's song and say, hey guys, listen, this is my father's song? You understand where I'm coming from? So it's a legacy, it's the kind of brand that I have always wanted to paint or to leave behind, in the sense that I don't want to do songs that 5 days, 10 days, a month it would be the biggest song and it wouldn't be no more. You get me? So it's a growth. It's just a growth, and I'm really grateful that I've started shorting that part. Yeah. The dance only there, make them not try, they make them not feel the last dog.
You don't drop that one, so make nobody try.
The dance on there, they know, make it day. But you see, look, we also look at that level small.
Okay.
You know, but the dancer, They did.
Try. We've missed him on the stage when this man performs crazy. The other day, I think KOD's Runway Rhythms or something like that. More Fire was there, and he continued giving us more fire until COVID-19 gave us extra fire. Let's talk about Too Much before we do that. Kwame, I don't know if you've seen this video already.
Yeah, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
What do you also pick?
I think I saw it before it was even premiered.
Yes.
And too much.
That was when I also
too much of everything is bad.
Yes.
And I
Yeah, too much of there is.
but too much of money is not bad.
I was about to say.
I believe that too much of every bad thing is bad.
Yes.
You know, we can't live in a society that is free from worries and troubles and everything. But when what is bad becomes too much, that is where we have cause to worry. And so if you listen to the song and then you watch the video, he's addressing some of the ills of society that have engulfed humanity, if you like. So all the virus was mentioned. He talked about racial discrimination, almost everything. And I also noticed that Epixode was he spotted the problems that we encountering, one, and then he also gave us hope that one day we will overcome, and then he told us how we can overcome it by coming together. So it is a song that spots the problem, gives us a solution to it, and gives us hope of overcoming the problem. So this is somebody who is employing all the tools in songwriting to make sure that he has a 360 composition. Then, just like Wolasi, if you have anybody who paints, okay, and the person is also into music, usually they want to bring you from the abstract to the physical. So his painting influences his choice of visuals that you see. That is why somebody may say, oh, I didn't quite have an intiacy. But critically, if somebody who understands more of the visual works when it comes to painting, and the person may be able to tell you, oh, yeah, the blood signifies that, this signifies that. And so I believe Epixode is truly showing maturity in his craft, and then he's making his painting bit have a bearing on his music. It also shows that this is one of the few musicians in this country who are trying so much not to be stuck into only the lovey-dovey, Branami new age. So Epixode is not different from, let's say, Martin Luther King or Marcus Garvey, who is delivering a speech and giving people the Black Lives Matter. The only difference is that he is putting his in music. Okay, and he may not be the first person to venture into that field of awakening our consciousness when it comes to things that affect us. So many people have done it the world over, from Bob Marley to Hugh Masakela to Black Eyed Peas, as I mentioned earlier on. But in Ghana, how many people are able to go all out to do this? The person is very, very scared of losing the commercial market, what is that as commercial market, because he believes that if I get into that style, like let's say A Plus will say that African song the way you do like that, mentioning all the African leaders who didn't do anything for the continent. If you do a song like that, you expect that maybe the political shows may take them as their sick tune and play. Then how do you get your money? But he is doing this, and it will pay off someday when, let's say, there is a project, a huge project about maybe black Africans and Americans, or blacks in general, or something about a project that elevates humanity. And that is when they say, oh, there is a guy who did the song, let's go for him. So I like the fact that he is also trying to get every aspect of the society or of human problems addressed, not only what we are used to as in music for loved ones, that's very good, or dancehall, the hardcore dancehall and all that. So last door. So I wouldn't ask many questions. I think the song is self-explanatory. If you listen carefully, you would know that this is what he wants to say. And I know that it may not catch on like wildfire for the masses who say, oh, let me listen, but it's a brilliant composition from the choruses to the arrangement, everything. A very beautiful composition, and that you should just keep it up.
Alright, so once again, the project is called Too Much. In case what you've seen did not satisfy your curiosity, go on to YouTube, Epixode official, I guess. What's the name? Episode Music. Yes, Episode Music is on YouTube. His Epi is EPIX. As in the xylophone, no, not the original. Okay, yeah, the xylophone. Yeah, that's the original.
You like xylophone?
So much. You can do that to check it out for you to.
My xylophone is it?
Yeah, that's how I was confused. But I know we have xylophone. Yeah, that is also okay. So go on to Episode Music on YouTube, watch the video, listen to the lyrics. The good thing is that the lyrics were written on the video, word to word, so you can follow it. It is still Black Lives Matter.
But I think Episode too much, right?
Yeah, too much.
I think Episode is being a better media person than some of us.
After Wahala Day and things.
Yeah, I think Episode is he's been a very like quote unquote, like he's building a prolific brand more than some media houses and media personalities, because media for some time now speak one-sided conversation and not full 360. In one song he tells you what the problem is, in the same song he encourages you, in the same song he gives you an idea of how you can solve it, in the same song he shares with you what he thinks we can all do, and it covers every side of the conversation. So I feel that these days he's becoming more and more better than some media people, and I think it's a big up to him. I think
I want you to explain this before you create another for Episode. When you say Episode is being a better media person than us, what do you mean? Yes, because what do you mean?
This same thing happened. This whole Black Lives Matter and all this happens, right? And media people are reporting one-sided speech. I'm being honest here, like one-sided. And let's use even the COVID thing. President is saying we should educate people, but media puts fear in people. People's anxiety are off the roof by the way media approaches the conversation. In one song, an artist is telling you that this is the problem. This is what is affecting us. This is how we can solve it. It will get better. There's hope in the song. Isn't that supposed to be part of the ethics as media people? So and this is not the first song he's done. If you look at Nkrumah Wahala Day, the same thing, the same process, the same breakdown. This is the problem. This is what's happened. This is the thing. So the listener or the viewer of the video gets a 360 holistic view of the whole thing and makes a decision for himself. I was telling a friend of mine that media and some media houses made COVID fear, scare, cause show off the roof in this country. You understand? So I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm just saying that as an artist, right? He's good at what he's really able to do.
I remember the day you released.
Oh
no, you have to widen us.
I'm just gonna wrap it up.
No, you have to ask you what I'm saying now.
Two sentences.
Okay,
we are very sad. A bit to line we are our like this
too much
social commentary as a musician, or some big projects ahead. If there's no plan, this is the time to put the team to work. There are schemes or people who actually fund projects of this nature. What am I saying? So if you don't have, like in person makes example, but in himself, A+, but starting it there, we know where it has taken him to. The practical space I know. So when you told this line, that's commercial music out and I say, you understand? So
when I'm talking about when he also did I want you to president.
Yeah. A+ from the
Bible to Obama president or
understand? So I feel like Kwame was saying, I feel you should put your team to work now. Marketing should be in place. Have your directors work on projects like documentaries. You can actually piece 2-3 people a story together, because I know how creative you are, and then tell the story in a more open way, so you can actually get funding from. You can actually submit it for festivals, film festivals, and all that.
They reveal the secrets to do.
Okay.
He said, what's the secret? Okay, so let me ask this last question. The other day when you released the Wahala Day, I asked you about the commercial value of the song, and he said, oh, you might not be looking at making some straight money out of that song, but then building a brand with it.
Exactly.
Now that you are doing more of these songs, how are you going to be surviving?
Just like I'm saying, it's just me testing the waters now, and it's building me into a kind of artist where I know that first the respect will be there, because over the years, you know what we've gone through as dancehall artists from the ghettos now to mainstream. So me going this direction, I've tried with Wahala Day, it's working in another field. Too much. I'm yet to drop a new project. Let me make it clear here first. Exclusive. So we're dropping a 3-minute song, but it has 15 artists on there.
3 minutes.
Yes.
15 artists.
Yes. 3 to 3:30, but it has 15 artists on there, and it has this same kind of message. So you know, it's just me.
Kwame, how well is your maths?
How many minutes? 15.
How many seconds do you see each artist doing?
Yes. It's an amazing piece, and to name a few, Trade is on there. Bright Good Back is on there. Ochano Kwame is on there. Dr. Nilante is on there. NOG, the gospel artist is on there. Sinaso is on there. Sifa is on there. Cream is on there.
3 minutes, 15 artists.
Yes.
What is the theme of the song? What are you guys talking about?
The title is This Too Shall Pass.
This too shall pass.
Yes. It should be. I should have dropped that one even before this project, but I have to work on the video. I'm still working on the video. The video is almost ready, so just be on the lookout.
So the video is also going to capture all these features.
Yes, everybody is.
It's going to be a busy project.
It's been amazing.
To chase these guys.
So the smart way around it is, guys, you know what? Whilst you're recording, use your phone to shoot the video and send it to me.
How many bars is each contributing?
So what I did with the song is, I wrote the song with Beat God produced it with one of my brothers called Papa. And I recorded all the vocals on the song. So approaching the artist who wants to voice it, you choose 1 line or 2 lines in there to just sing.
So Benoni Coffee Play tells me each artist will do like 30 seconds.
Yes, basically. It's even some are even some even just did backings in the song. You know, it's just me trying to. Most of the all-star songs that we hear is everybody has 8 bars, 16 bars, and some.
You believe that is if each
12 seconds.
10 seconds.
12, it's 12 seconds.
Yes.
So you see with me,
Yes.
you see with me, I
10
just
seconds will be 6 artists.
me. I just did the first line of the song.
12 seconds.
That was all.
That's all. Even though I wrote the whole song, I just did the first.
So you wrote it for these people?
Yes.
You said true.
Last time, not sure.
You know, I just did the first line of the song.
Okay.
And then I recorded it, sent it out with the instrumentation. So you just listen. I give you the lyrics, I give you the song, the reference, and the instrumentation. You listen, you choose a line you want to sing, you re-sing it, send me the files, and then we got it mixed. So just be on the lookout. After this project, we want the people to enjoy Too Much Small. We give them that. But just like I'm saying, it's shaping me into a different artist right now. You know, which I know that it comes with a whole lot of responsibilities, a whole lot of work. But I'm really ready to trot that part because I see that space needs somebody.
Yeah, it needs some attention as well. I see. Thank you so much, Kwame. As if there are some 1 or 2 you want to add, let's add it and wrap up. We've extended the time.
It's okay.
It's okay. And I read the same way.
Okay, Lala, what will the name of the song again? I just want to say something.
Okay. This too shall pass.
This too shall pass.
Yes.
It tells you that Epixode is on a journey.
Okay.
I see Epixode doing some big projects in December. And the way he doesn't want to say it.
With music.
Yeah, with music. If he puts us on, we'll be happy. That's my answer. I hope so. That's a main form.
My name is Sammy Flex. Now the same plans. Now actually there is any special apart from there.
All I want to say is I really appreciate this, guys. You know this US season, make people not take them for granted. You get what I'm saying? So COVID-19, the Warriors, you know, but let's support our artists. Everything social. Charlie, go stream the new song. The video is out there. Support every artist. All the artists you love, support them. Not only Epixode. You get what I mean? Let's put Ghana on the map.
Thank you so much, and
so much,
and the team for gracing the show. Thanks to Kwame Dazi, City FM, City TV, and he's also writing for Ghana Weekend.com as well. And Nana Radio from Music Africa, like I said, they are still in the business of selling music. So if you want to sell music around the world, contact Muse and the job is done. Thanks to the team I have here, wonderful people led by Digital Rasta Currency, Richie Flexi, Alabiji, in Team Chemo, and Tilly Akia Nipa, also from Muse Africa, as well as Nana Regan and the rest of the people. Hey, Berima, I see you as well. Then let's support the talents who come here. As much as you're a fan of this platform, you also have to be a fan of the artists as well. Before I run away, Sammy Flex TV, we've signed a 2-year deal with Koyak Fashion. In fact, I'm sure because of the tension that came before today's show, that's why I forgot to start wearing this. We have a new deal with Koyak Fashion. Koyak Fashion is actually a fashion designer who has seen what we're doing here on Sammy Flex TV platform, and he's saying, Sammy Flex, you and your staff members are going to sew for you guys for 2 solid years. We signed a deal. Teshi Mobile Accra, here in Accra, Teshi Mobile, and they are saying that whether you are in Accra or you are even outside Ghana, when they sew for you, they can deliver for you for free if you are in Ghana. But if you are outside Ghana, they can do DHL, and maybe you guys will share payment or something like that. So if you want Koyak Fashion to also sew for you, please call them on 0242 557715 0242 557715. The good thing is that tomorrow you guys will see the story, see some of the photos of the designs, and trust me, you would like them. I'll dash Nana already one though. No problem. He's my best friend, so I'll dash him one. My name is Sammy Flex. We're out of here.
Hello good people, my name is Samuel Atobiba. When you come to Ghana, I'm popularly known as Sammy Flex. I am an entertainment journalist and a broadcaster, and I want to recommend Sammy Flex TV YouTube channel for you. Anytime you want entertainment content from Ghana, I can promise you we have everything you need. So what I want you to do now is to subscribe to Sammy Flex TV YouTube channel with the bell and get all the notifications. I promise you, you'll never regret it. Thank you for watching.